if a person lives in this world and he doesn't do what HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, he doesn't keep Shabbat, you know, she's not modest, they don't eat kosher food, they don't do what HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, and not just one time, their whole life, and they die like this. Of course, HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't want to punish a soul forever. He wants to give everybody a chance to get to the higher stage, but if they mess up, they can't be given the same exact chances again. They have to be given a different chance. If you messed up in this family, next time you're going to get a different family. But that family in the first time was a family of Jewish people. The next time it could be a family of Goyim, meaning you have to come to the world, reincarnate into the world as a Goy. With your objective is to become a Jew. That's your goal in life. Why could such a thing happen? Because maybe in your previous life you married a Goy, you married a Goya. You're going to come back as them with an actual objective and purpose that you have to become a Jew. You have to undo all the mistakes you made. But sometimes people make certain sins. For example, she decides she wants to have a nice boyfriend from Peru. That's not Jewish. He wants to have a nice girlfriend from Tahiti. That's not Jewish. So what happens? The Gemara says that if a Jew goes with the Goya, she'll be stuck to him like a dog, with a objective to fix himself. Rabbi Chaim Palachi says one of the reasons of why HaKadosh Baruch Hu has this mitzvah of Birkat HaIlanot is because there are different types of reincarnations. Sometimes the Jew can reincarnate as a Goy. Sometimes the Jew can reincarnate, the male can reincarnate as a female. The female can reincarnate as a male. Ashkenazi can reincarnate as Sephardi. Sephardi can reincarnate as Ashkenazi. You hated Sfaradim, but you are Ashkenazi, you'll reincarnate as Sfaradi. You'll feel the hate. Midah keneged midah, measure for measure. A person can come back as a tzomeach, can come back as a tree, can come back as a plant, with a tikkun that's only possible if somebody goes to that tree and does the Birkat HaIlanot. Don't just think, oh, it's a nice mitzvah, Hashem's going to be happy I made this mitzvah, first, second, third time in my life. 10th time in my life, wow, Baruch Hashem. No, think also, I have an opportunity right now to mamash save a neshama. Take this neshama from this tree, and then give it another chance. Hopefully it comes back as a human being. Hopefully it fixes itself. So this, Rabotai Yekarim, is a reality. That there are souls that are trapped and reincarnated in the soil, in plants, and in fields. There's a pasuk in the Torah that talks about those people that came back as a stone. It says that they're these stones that are screaming. Do you ever see a stone scream? Do you ever hear it scream? But their stones are screaming. You just can't hear them because Hashem did not give you the ability to hear everything that's around you. Because if you did hear or see everything that's really around you, the world would not be the same. You'd go crazy. But there's a pasuk in the Torah that says these screaming stones. Chachamim say, what are these screaming stones? Because these are the stones that actually have neshamot in them. So for all of those people that don't like to believe in the mystical aspects of the Torah, then you have to probably pick a different religion, because Torah is full of mysticism. It's full of mysticism. But from this mysticism, we also learn that there is schar ve'onesh. There is reward and punishment. If we do good, we will get good. If we do bad, we will get bad. Simple. Reincarnation is part of the reward and punishment system, more the punishment than the reward. When a soul completes his mission, it no longer has a reason to be in this world. The bad has to come back to this world. Bad can come back simply as another person. They would look the same to a certain extent, meaning they would have a similar image. All of the carnations of a person throughout all of history are similar looking. And you can actually see this in different books that have tracked down the pictures of specific people that were leaders within a generation, and you'll see that they actually have a replica today. Like, for example, Putin. Putin from Russia looks like one of the major Roman Caesars. Zuckerberg also looks like somebody famous from 500-600 years ago. And a lot of famous people have a look-alike in history. But not look-alike, oh, it's similar, like it's identical, just different mustache. A person goes to this carnation, and he has a chance to fix what he didn't fix before. But sometimes that reincarnation is a heavier punishment than usual. There are certain mekubalim that can deal with this stuff, but unfortunately there are certain people that hate these type of stories because they think this is mumbo jumbo. Funny thing is that our sages talk about it across the entire Torah. You look at all of the work of the Arizal, talks about it constantly. Talk about all of the Rabbi Yehuda Ftaya. Just we're not talking about a couple of 100 years ago. 100 years ago, his whole book is full of stories of him talking to different souls. You look at the entire Zohar, you're going to see countless stories like this. You look at the Gemara, countless stories like this. But people have a hard time believing in reincarnation because they look at it only as a negative thing. Actually, it's a positive thing. There are different levels, different punishment. There's also different time frames. Some people can be there forever. It depends on what the sin is. What do you plan on doing with your life? Are you planning on serving Hashem or no?